Welcome to a three-part video. I'm going to show you three designs. One, two, three. Okay. I want to know what design you like better. This one here, this one over here in the center. What's the difference? This one has Mr. Tack Pans. This one does not. Or the third one over here. The difference is, see the line over here compared to the line over here is flat. Which one do you like better for my clothing logo? Secondly, I put this eyeball over here. So it's with the eyeball, without the eyeball, with the Mr. Tack Pans, and this is what I call the gimmel. Okay? It's like a hanger, it's a gimmel, that's the letter. So this is my three designs. That's the first thing I'm going to talk about in my videos. The next thing I'm going to speak about in my videos is numbers. When you go from 1 to 14, or 14 backwards, okay, you end up with 14, 27, 39, 49, 50, 60, 69. To bring it to a single digit, let's understand that when I get to 10, when I count from 1 to 10, this one will say 55. 55 is the passing. Do I have my calculator in my pocket? In my other pocket? The 55 is the passing here. It's funny, the way I pull it out of my pocket, and it's the passing of the seventh gate. I didn't set that up. It was in my pocket, so you can believe what you want. This way and this way, 7391, or this way and this way. If you brought it to low shoe is this way, where 9 is above 1 and 3 is across from 7. But it's actually this way. Do you understand? When I'm looking at it, the 7's on the left, the 3's on the right. But from behind, the 7's on my left, but you're looking at me, it would be the 3 would be on your left. So it's this way and this way, the 45-degree angle and this. The in-between angle is 22.5. That's the spirit of the half-life, 22.5. 15 times 15, 22.5, 225. 9 times 25, the birth of Earth, 22.5. 20, 40, 45, passage of the sun. Passage of the sun, 45 times 5, 22.5. 22.5 times 3 is 6.75. 6, 7, and 5 equals 18. 5 by 7 is 42 times 6. 6 times 7 times 5 equals to 210. 21. The cube, 216, would give you 9 days. Second part of this video is on this rotation, the power rotation. 2 to the power, 3 to the power, 4, and all the way up to 9. When we see the rotation switch is 4 and 5 right inside the sun. 4 times 4, 5 times 4. The fox and the sun. 77 is Christ. Bell just bought out a radio station, 97.7. I call Bell the pigs. The pigs is 1 and 1, which is reverse on the dice, is 66. 1 and 1 is 2. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 2, 23 and 32. 32 is the freezing point, and that is the passing dimension. 4 and 9 equals 4. 4 and 9 equals 4. 4, 7, 7, 4. 4, 7, 7, 4. 4 and 6, 7 and 3 equals to the 10, 10 world, 63 moons on Jupiter. 4, 1, 4, 9, 7, 7, 9, 4, 1. Venus. This becomes Mars and Earth. 1.5 times 4 is 6. This is Mars and Pluto, which is your birthplace. This is creation. This is Earth. These are the moons on Jupiter. 16, the spirit of the half-life, your birth, and Mars in full rotation. 2 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 3, 23. The same numbers I come back again. Always to the same numbers. The next thing I'm going to bring up on this is back to the back page. When I count down from 14, why did I stop at 14? Because 14 is the number on the cube. For every reason, if I use the cube, I use 1. If I use the face, which is another, let's say, dialect, I'll use 9. If I use crossing of both planets from the top left to the bottom right, or to each side, everybody knows each side is all about 10. 7 and 3 is 10. 9 and 1 is 10. 4 and 6. 7 and 9 is 16, becomes 7. 6 and 4 becomes 1. 3 and 1 become 4, becomes 1, 4, 7. The spirit of the crossings. That's exactly what it is. 1 between here is 8. 8 between 2 is 10 is 1. 9 between 2 is 3. 3, 1, 8 is the church. up and down, right? Now we're going to go back to this. This is 14 because surrounding the cube that I already dropped on the floor, it's 14 around no matter what you use, but it's not. Because 6, if you use the light, that 1 will enlighten 6. This is the only true 7. 1 gets 6, but 2, okay, will enlighten 5, and 2 will be direct light. 2 will be direct light. But if we had 5, I'll only get 2. 2, I enlighten 2, enlightens 5. But let's go back to this. Counting backwards, 14 and 13 is 27. DNA, win a big red sun. Win a big red sun on Saturn. L, she is the half-life. Remember these numbers, 50 and 11. This is 2 and 5, Earth. This is 3 and 3, creation of the Christ. This is 3 and 1, alternate current. This is 2 and 8. That is your cycle. When you come here, you come to the clock, you come to rotation inside your birth. 78 is the addition over here, and that is the separation of the gateway. 7 times 8 is 56, separation inside the red sun. 6, 5, and 6, and 5 and 5, and 6 and 4, 5 and 4, the regular sun, S-U-N, just a word. Add 7, it becomes he, the matrix, electric company. 91 is the spirit, the word spirit is 91, and 1 connects to 9. Why? Just go to the pool in games people play. 96 is back to rotation, and this is what you get, this doorway. This becomes a rotation in the doorway in Mars. This becomes 616 because of the zeros becomes 4, but we're going to use it as communication, half a communication. Here we get 103, which stands for Mercury and the touchdown in Mercury, the hand of God, and after that, 166616, the split of man. If I go the other way, when I get the 3, 4, I get the 10. Then I get the 15, we're on Mars in the E world. 15 one way, 96 rotation the other way. Take away this, it's 81 Venus. I get to this number, I get 21. You minus, you got 80. 80 is your communication. 40 left, 40 right, 20 in between. To serve, 5, 5, 5, and 5 in all worlds. We get the 7, add 1 to 7 is 28. That is your cycle. You add 1 to 8 is 36, your cycle inside Jupiter. You get here, foxhole in the sun, 45. Going the other way is 64. 45, 64. Is a 24 day of man creation. 1 to 10 is 55. 55 the passage of time man. All zeros equal 6. 55 passes in the each side of the gematria number. You add to 11, you get 66, the spirit of the half-life. You add to this one, you get 78, 12, which is 3, and 8. 8 and 3 is the church, because 8 and 3 is C and H, and that is where your church is. 3 and 9, you add 1 to 12 is 78, and you have 78 the other way, the doorway. 8 and 12. It also stands for the word 12, 87. When you add 1 to 13, it equals 91. You're back to the spirit, and we've added 91 this way. 91 this way at 6. We meet 91 the other way at 13. 1 and 3 is 4, alternate current inside of Mars. You add this the other way, you end up to 106. Excuse me. Why does it say 106? It should say 105. This total here is 105. I made a mistake somewhere. 13, 39, 50, 60, 69, and 8, 77. So there is a mistake. This is Christ. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. This is 77. This is Christ. 77 and 7 is 81. That's Venus. 77, 81, and 6 is 87. Let me check this out again. I want to make sure it's right. 14, 27, 39, 49, 50, 60, 69, 77, 84. 90, that is your birth going backwards. Sorry, 90 is your birth. 95, your birth in Neptune. 99, Neptune connects to Jupiter. 102, 102 is 162. That's where the Mayan number comes in. Then it's 104, communication. 105, the hand of God. When you're going the other way, okay, this remains at 77. But when you go the other way, 77, what is the number? 1 through 8 equals to 36. So 1 through 7, you have Christ, and 36 is 9. 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. Going from 1 through 8 is 36 is 9, 5 to 9, E-I-E-I-O. When Jesus is born in the manger, manger is salle à manger, which means also the kitchen, and manger is also known as, kitchen is also known as the science center. Salle à manger. When you see the XX, because those are the barnyard doors, E-I-E-I-O on the farm. That's what this is over here. 3 and 2 is the freezing point. One last piece I want to add on to here. The last piece that I want to add on to here is love and amour. Amour in French says spirit of the altered current. Hour. Ou. OU says where. It's also 1020. O and U are in the W family, the 23rd letter of creation. 7 times 2, 7 plus 2. 5 times 3, 5 plus 3. 5 and 3 electric companies, 7 and 2 win a big red sun. An electric company, the power station, Nibiru. A and R is red. ARU is red, 39, Saturn, plus the 1 spirit. R carries the A inside of it. You would only get 67, 68, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, 54, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. Counting up, it says Father of the big red sun. This one is 41. Did I get that right? No, it's 27, 12, 27, 37, 40, 49. That is 7 times 7, the gateway between Mars and Jupiter, the passage gateway through the sun. You count it the other ways, you get the electric company, passage of creation, the cat into the sun, DNA. In French, you get it a little bit different. Inside the cycle of Saturn, you get your communication, 9 legs of the cat, E-I-E-I-O. Cat equals to 24. B and D, that is the bed. Inside the cat, that is your communication. 1, 14, 29 to birth. Y is 50, stand for her world, because L in Roman numerals is 50. And that's why in the NFL, they no longer use it. They will now use numbers in the NFL. And then 6 and 8, separation of the 7th gate. The primary separation equals to the queen and the dog. 6 times 8, 8 plus 6, 14, and 48, 62. Or 48, which is the sun, minus 14, equals to 34, the DC world. Now you count this way, you get 1 and 8, which goes up and down. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, goes down 1. 1 and 1 is 2, goes up. So this goes to 2, this goes to 7. So inside 1 and 8 is 2 and 7, win a big red sun. Here we create Saturn, Cl equaling to the sky, the sun. This is 6 and 1, the half-life, and then again, communication through the cat. Anyways, that's the basic of it is. That's what numbers are. Numbers will take you everywhere, and I can read history back and forth in numbers. It's just what the scientists are looking for. What are you looking for? We can find it through the numbers. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.